Hi, this is Dave Cohn with Emerald Trading Technologies Incorporated. Before I begin, I want to note that Emerald Trading Technologies is not endorsing or recommending any trading system. Trading is not for everyone as it is risky, as you can lose your entire investment and even more in some cases. Emerald Trading Technology sells products on the TradeStation TradingApp Store, which support or facilitate trading with whatever trading strategies you, the customer, desire. A little background follows on what is required to use a daily profit target strategy, daily stop-loss strategy, or any of the other related companion strategies which are available on the TradeStation TradingApp Store. They all require TradeStation version 9.1, update 24 or later. If you have questions or issues, please feel free to call or email us. Emerald also has a YouTube channel with many videos, such as this one, showing how to use this TradeStation TradingApp Store products. Before demonstrating how the daily profit target strategy works, we first need to understand how TradeStation trading strategies work. You begin by creating a chart of the symbol you want to trade. Then insert strategies to trade that symbol on the chart. TradeStation offers a significant advantage that multiple trading strategies can be inserted on the same chart. All the strategies work together to enter and exit trades. This allows separate entry and exit strategies to be developed, and multiple entry and exit strategies to be inserted on the same chart. TradeStation offers many built-in entry and exit strategies. While TradeStation offers built-in exit strategies, such as a profit target exit, these strategies are designed to exit each trade, or each open position. None of these strategies are designed to exit an open position and prohibit further entries during the day after a daily profit target or daily stop loss is hit. The daily profit target may be hit due to a single trade or many trades over the course of a day. Without the daily profit target strategy, in order to put in place a daily profit target, each strategy inserted on the chart must have its code enhanced to do this. And each strategy must be set so that it is working with the same daily profit target. Else the strategies will get out of sync, where one strategy will stop trading because its daily profit target is hit, but the other strategies will keep on trading. The daily profit target strategy allows you to exit at a daily profit target level using any combination of built-in or custom trading strategies, including TradingApp Store strategies that you subscribe to, without having to enhance the code for any of the strategies. This is one of the significant advantages of using the daily profit target strategy. The other significant advantage is that it works in combination with any of the related companion strategies. Both the daily profit target and its companion strategies all end with the name ForAllStrategies. ForAllStrategies is meant to emphasize that these strategies control the trading of all regular strategies inserted on the same chart, which is what is very special and unique about these strategies. While these strategies control how any regular strategies trade, they all work together in any combination. The companion strategies, as shown in the slide, are the daily profit target strategy, the daily stop-loss strategy, the ExitTimeOfDay strategy, the TradeTimeWindow strategy, the TradeDayWindow strategy, the TradeMonthWindow strategy, and the StartAndStopTrading strategy. The StartAndStopTrading strategy combines all the companion strategies together into a single strategy. It offers a discounted rate versus subscribing to all the individual companion strategies. All these companion strategies are compatible with each other and can be used together on the same chart in any combination. For example, you can insert both the daily profit target and trade time window strategies on the same chart so that all trading is limited to occur between 9:30 a.m. and noon. If the daily profit target is hit at 10:30 a.m., then the open trade will be exited and no further trades for the day will be allowed, even though an hour and a half remains until the trade window ends at noon. However, if the daily profit target is not hit by noon, any open position will be exited and no more trades will be allowed for the rest of the day. All these companion strategies control trading for any regular built-in or custom strategies, including TradingApp Store strategies, or black box strategies where you cannot see the strategy code. They work when backtesting, optimizing, or live trading, without having to enhance any strategy code. To explain how to use the daily profit target strategy, we start with the Citigroup 5-minute bar chart going back 50 days. Note the daily profit target, daily stop loss, and companion strategies do nothing when they are the only strategies inserted on the chart. They make no entries on their own. Rather, they require other strategies inserted on the same chart to initiate entries. The daily profit target and daily stop loss strategies only exit the open position and prevent further entries that day when the daily profit target or daily stop loss is hit. So if you only insert the daily profit target and/or daily stop loss strategies on a chart, nothing will happen. There will be no entries or exits. Let's start by right-clicking on an open area of the chart to display the drop-down menu and select Format Strategies. The Format Analysis Techniques and Strategy window then opens. We see that we have 4 strategies inserted on the chart. The first is the built-in moving average cross long. The second is the built-in moving average cross short entry strategy. The third is the built-in moving average cross long exit strategy. And the last is the daily profit target strategy. Note how the daily profit target strategy is at the bottom of the list of strategies. The location strategy on the list is important as it controls when the strategy runs relative to the other strategies. The strategies run starting with the strategy at the top of the list, the moving average cross long entry strategy. After this strategy completes running on one bar, it stops, and the second strategy on the list, the moving average cross short entry strategy, then runs on that same bar. Lastly, daily profit target strategy runs on the same bar. The process then repeats itself on the next bar. Note that when you're using the daily profit target strategy from the TradingApp Store, you will see a long prefix in front of the name Daily Profit Target. The prefix will be something like TA Daily Profit Target ForAllStrategies. It's meant to indicate this strategy comes from the TradingApp Store. Just be sure the last part of the name is Daily Profit Target, like what you see here. Now let's turn on all the strategies to do a back test by selecting each strategy, then clicking on the status button to turn it on, and then click on the close button at the bottom when done. This will cause a runtime error displayed in a TradeStation event log window, as we can see right here. When an error like this occurs, all the strategies on the chart are turned off. Note how the top part of the events log window shows the time and the event in blue that caused a runtime error. The bottom part of the window displays a detailed error message, which in this case begins with the words user runtime error. This means this is an error message that was coded into the strategy. The error is due to some issue the strategy is detected. Often these errors tell us that one of our strategy input settings may be wrong. In this case, the error says the daily profit target strategy must be inserted or moved to the top of the list to turn on trading. Now that we understand the issue, to remove the events log window, we click in the upper right corner of it. So to fix this problem, we open up the Format Analysis Techniques and Strategy window again. We select the Daily Profit Target strategy. Now we click on the Move Up button to move the Daily Profit Target strategy to the top of the strategy list. Note that if we have both the Daily Profit Target and Daily Stop Loss strategies inserted, both need to be at the top of the strategy list. It does not matter which of these two strategies is at the very top of the list. It only matters that both these strategies are at the top of the list before any regular strategies which make trades. Before we show how to set up the Daily Profit Target strategy, Let's see how the moving average cross long and short entry strategies and moving average cross long exit strategy work by themselves when the daily profit target strategy is turned off. First, we only turn on the moving average cross long and short entry strategies by clicking on each strategy and then clicking on the status button to turn them on. Then we click on close and the backtest will then run. We now see the backtested results on the chart. This results in what is called swing trading, where we are always in the market either in a long or short position. There are typically several trades occurring each day. Each day on the chart is separated by the gray vertical dotted lines. The dotted blue lines show winning or profitable trades, and the dotted red lines show losing or negative profitability trades. Now we're going to magnify a day on the chart to display the trades in greater detail. We see there are many trades in the day, some losing and some winning. The trades also demonstrate one of the key weaknesses of using the moving average cross type of strategies, which is referred to as whipsaw. Whipsaw occurs when by the time the strategy enters the trade, either long or short, the bars have begun to move the other direction, causing losing trades. Lastly, let's quickly see what the equity curve or profitability curve looks like. The Y or vertical axis shows the total profit or loss. The X or horizontal axis shown at the bottom of the chart shows the trade number. As you can see, the curve moves wildly up and down and is below the horizontal zero axis at the end, which means it loses money or has negative profitability. If we also accounted for slippage and commissions in the backtest, the profitability would become more negative. Next, we're going to turn off the moving average cross short entry strategy and turn on the moving average cross long exit strategy. This will limit us to only being in long positions and will eliminate always being in the market. Next, we again magnify the same day to see the trade detail. Note there are times during the day in which there's no position or we are flat. Let's again have a look at the equity or profitability curve. The equity curve is now turned up to show positive profitability. Now we are ready to demonstrate the use of the daily profit target strategy. We open up the format analysis techniques and strategy windows, turn on the daily profit target strategy, and then select format. Now the format strategy window opens up on the inputs tab. And we can see three inputs: the daily profit target amount, the profit target amount type, ticks or dollars or daily bar average true range, the profit target amount basis, position or per share. The first input, the daily profit target amount defaults to being set to 0. Note the comments to the right of the 0 value between the curly braces, explaining that setting it to 0 turns it off, and setting it to a value greater than 0 turns it on. So if you leave this value set to 0, there will be no daily profit target exits. If you set it to a positive value, it turns on the daily profit target. Let's set it to a value of 10. The third input, the amounts basis, will tell us if the first input, the daily profit target amount, is for the entire position or is on a per share or per contract basis. The comment between the curly braces tells us that setting this to 0 means the daily profit target amount applies to the entire position. Setting to something other than 0, either positive or negative, means the daily profit target amount is on a per share or per contract basis. In our example, we are trading with 100 shares. So if we set the amount type to 0, the daily profit target amount means a value of $10 for however many shares we are trading. In other words, the daily profit target will be $10 whether we are trading 1 share or 10,000 shares. The number of shares makes no difference. On the other hand, if we set the amount basis to a per share, the daily profit target amount will be $10 per share. So if we are trading 100 shares, the daily profit target will be $10 per share times 100 shares, or $1,000. The second input, the amount type, tells us if the first input, the daily profit target amount, is ticks, or dollars, or daily bar average true ranges. If it is set to a negative number, the daily profit target amount means ticks. Now, a tick is the minimum price move for a given symbol. For most stocks, the minimum price move is 1 penny, or 1/100th of a dollar. So if the daily profit target amount is set to 10, and the amount basis set to per share, and the amount type set to ticks, then the daily profit target is 10 ticks, or 10 pennies per share. What happens if we increase the number of shares we trade from 100 to 500 shares? Well, the daily profit target amount will remain 10 pennies per share. So the daily profit target exits will occur at the exact same times and prices as when we were using 100 shares. In other words, by setting a per share basis, the daily profit target automatically adjusts up and down with the number of shares you're trading to keep the daily profit target exits occurring at the same times and prices. This has a great advantage if you are frequently changing the number of shares you may be trading, but want the daily profit target exits to occur in the same way, no matter how many shares you are trading. Let's say the daily profit target amount is set to 10, and the amount type is set to dollars. If we have set the amount basis to position, this means the daily profit target is $10 for the entire position, no matter how large or small the position is, no matter how many or how few shares you are trading. As you change the number of shares you trade, the times and prices where the daily profit target exits occur will change significantly. So the profitability will also change significantly depending on the number of shares you are trading. Now let's set the amount type to 5. This means the first input, the daily profit target amount, is now the number of daily bar average true ranges. The daily bar average true range means the average size or price range of daily bars. And the value of 5 also tells us to calculate the average of the daily bar size using the last 5 daily bars. Even though the chart does not have daily bars on it, it can still calculate the daily bar average true range. It requires the first 6 or 7 days of chart data in order to make the first daily bar average true range calculation. So you'll see no trades until after the first 6 or 7 days, when a valid daily bar average true range can be calculated. For the next example backtest, we're going to set the daily profit target amount to 10. and the amount's basis to per share, and the amount type to ticks. This sets the daily profit target to be 10 pennies per share. We now again turn on the moving average cross long and short entry strategies to run along with the daily profit target strategy. The chart shows a dramatic reduction in the number of trades. This is because trading for the rest of the day is turned off when the daily profit target is hit. Now let's see the impact on the equity or profitability curve. The result is a change to a consistent upward trend in profitability, which reflects the impact of using the daily profit target. Note that you should not expect that using a daily profit target will always improve profitability. There may be times in which it reduces profitability. Lastly, let's see what happens when we set the amount type to 5. This sets the amount to be the number of daily bar average true ranges. The 5 also says to calculate an average daily bar true range using the last 5 daily bars. Next, we set the daily profit target amount to 0.05. This means the daily profit target will be just 5% of the average daily bar true range. We also set the amount basis to per share, and then click Close to rerun the backtest. Again, we see a much smaller number of trades. The equity curve also shows a consistent uptrend with positive profitability. The daily stop-loss strategy operates exactly like the daily profit target strategy and has very similarly named inputs to control it, except it exits for the day when a daily stop-loss amount has been hit. This concludes our demonstration of the daily profit target and daily stop-loss strategies.